Hey everybody, my name is Bethany with LuLaRoe, Bethany McDaniel. I am a brand new consultant. Well, technically I'm not a consultant yet. I still have not gotten my call, but I am anticipating my call in the next, I don't know, maybe this week or early next week, hopefully. I signed up for it on September 27th. Today is November the 8th. It's election day. But yeah, so I wanted to sit down and do this video for you guys. This is what to do in the LuLaRoe queue. This is kind of what I have been doing, things you need to think about ahead of time, that kind of stuff. And again, I'm not out of the queue yet, but I'm at the very end of it. So I thought I would make this video for you guys. The first thing you need to do when you're in the queue is figure out how you're going to pay for it. It is, yes, it is an investment. But you know, with anything business related, bigger the risk, the greater the reward. So that's kind of like how my husband finally was talked into it. He was like, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's at least $5,000, like at least. Depending on what package you get. He was like, well, we do have that money in the savings. I didn't want to touch the savings though. So what I'm doing personally is I'm putting it on a 0% interest credit card for 21 months. There are so many different options. You can save it, dip into savings. You can, like I'm doing, do a credit card. You can borrow it from a family member, borrow it from a friend, sell a whole bunch of stuff, you know, pick up more hours, the job you're currently working, etc. But that's just how I'm doing it, how I'm paying for it. The second thing you need to do is figure out a space. Like, you know, you're gonna have hundreds of pieces of clothing. So where are you gonna put it in your house? I am lucky enough that we just bought this brand new house, and I have my own Lula room, which I'm going to have open hours a few days here and there throughout the week to have, you know, people come shop in my boutique, my in-home boutique. But I know a lot of people don't have that luxury, so I have seen a lot of people just use storage bins, you know, storage bins in your garage. Like, they're just, even if you have a small space, a lot of people figure out a way to make it work. But that is something you need to think about ahead of time. You know, where are you going to store all of your shipping stuff? Where are you going to store your clothes, your hangers, your mannequin, that kind of stuff? So that's the second thing you need to do. The third thing you need to do, you need to be prepared to buy a lot of hangers. I don't even know the final tally of how many hangers I have, but it's at least 300. I now I have 400 hangers, and I have a mix. I have, most of it is in the plastic hangers, and then I do have velvet hangers too. And the reason why I did that is because number one, plastic is cheaper. I got a really good deal on Amazon. I know that you can get a really good deal through Costco, but I live in West Virginia. We do not have a Costco within like 3 or 4 hours of me. I have to go out of the state to go to one. And I looked at ordering them through Costco, and it just wasn't worth it to pay the shipping. So I ended up ordering a whole bunch of plastic hangers off of Amazon. And then I ended up getting some velvet hangers off Amazon too, because I was worried about skirts slipping off the plastic hangers. So I have really pretty purple purple velvet hangers to hang my skirts off of, my Cassies and my Maxies. Racks, you need to have a place to hang your racks if you're planning on doing if you're planning on having an actual Lula room. And even if you're not, even if you're just planning on going to a whole bunch of pop-ups, you're going to need portable racks. So make sure you budget that in there. Budget the price for racks, you know, permanent racks in your home, as well as portable racks. I have not bought portable racks yet, so definitely research that and make sure that you have enough money budgeted in for your racks. A good lighting kit. You're going to be taking lots of pictures and doing a lot of online stuff, and I hate whenever I'm looking on to a live sale and it's so dark, it's so like just gloomy and dreary that you can't see the colors clearly, you can't see the pattern clearly. Invest in a good lighting kit. At least that's what I did. I'm using, my Lula room is in my basement, so I don't have any windows in my room. So I already knew that lighting was going to be a negative. It's going to be dark down here. So I didn't want to take a chance of taking a whole bunch of pictures and then having to redo it. I mean, the lighting kit that I got was 50 bucks off Amazon. So I mean, it was a small investment, but I think it's going to be worth it. I actually have them lit behind me right now for the lighting of this video. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be using it for taking my pictures in my inventory, as well as whenever I have live sales. I'm going to pop those babies on so I can at least, you know, get a decent lighting for whenever I do a live sale on Facebook or Periscope. A good camera. Now this is, I don't know if controversial is the right word. Some people want a good camera, some people use their cell phones. You know, iPhone has a really good camera in it nowadays, and if that's what you want to do, that's fine. It's quick and easy, it's already there, you don't have to upload it, etc. But I'm going to be using my Canon G7X, which is the camera that I'm actually using right now to vlog on, and it takes very, very good pictures too. So that's just something you might want to consider. It's you know, if you have a good cell phone with a good camera on it, you probably don't need to invest in that initially, but keep that in the back of your mind. That's probably something that you will want to do eventually. A backdrop. I got this backdrop that I'm using for, I think, $12 on Amazon. It is just a paper backdrop that we have hanging from hooks on the ceiling and then taped on the wall. So it's nothing fancy, and I actually have enough left over that I'm going to be able to lay it on the floor and take my pictures of my leggings, because I just think that leggings look better laid on the floor. And then also I really want to do some like outfit shots, like, you know, leggings with an Irma with a nice belt, pair of shoes, a purse, you know, necklace, earrings, that kind of stuff. I really am looking forward to taking pictures of like accessorizing whole outfits. So that's what I'm going to be doing for that too. But you need a good backdrop. I mean, you can't just be using you know, you can't just be taking a picture in your kitchen. You have to have a good backdrop. A Dymo. You need to think about all the shipping that you're going to be doing. I invested in the smaller Dymo. I didn't go full out and buy the Dymo 4XL or whatever it's called. I have the 450 Turbo, which still was a pretty penny. I think I still ended up paying like $60 or $70 for this. But it is, if you don't know about Dymo, it's heat printed, so you never run out of ink, which I was planning on initially just printing out labels and sticking them with my home printer. But then I started pricing you know, the price of printer ink to refill it, and it was like, I mean, it's like $50-$60 just to refill it one time. So I was like, if I can get a Dymo for $50 or $60, you know, it's worth it. I mean, yes, I will still have to be buying the paper for it, but that's just something you need to consider, and you need to budget. And you need to think about while you're waiting in the queue to go ahead and research, you know, what kind of Dymo you want and that kind of stuff. I have also set up an account with stamps.com. It links up with Dymo, so whenever somebody goes in whenever I invoice somebody, they'll give me their address. I can just link the address with stamps.com. It'll sync up with Dymo, and it'll I can my stamps.com came with a free scale, so I can weigh my packages, and it'll automatically calculate postage and charge my account, so I don't even have to go to the post office. I just everything's gonna be done from my desk right here, and print out postage, stick it on the package, and then just mail out the mailbox. So I'm choosing to do stamps.com. I know there are a few different kinds of postage systems that you can look at. That's just the one that my sponsor and my upline recommended, and it looked good to me because, like I said, it links with the Dymo, which that's what sounded good to me, so that's what I'm going to do. You need to decide if you're going to be doing live sales. If so, how are you going to record it? Do you have an iPhone? Do you have an iPad? I think it can work with an iMac or a MacBook. I definitely will be doing a few live sales. I'm going to see how my VIP group responds to it, but I'm hoping that they like it, because that's a good way to turn product. As soon as you get a new box, bam, go live and try to sell some. So that's something you need to think about too, is how you're going to record the live sales through Facebook or Periscope. You need to create your own VIP group. My VIP group is LuLaRoe Bethany McD VIP. Your business page must be LuLaRoe first name last name, so whenever somebody goes to search me, they're gonna, or my business page on Facebook is LuLaRoe Bethany McDaniel, and they'll click on that, find my page. There's a blue shop now button on it. They click that, and that's what takes them over to my VIP page. So my VIP page is where I'm going to be having my live sales. I'm going to be doing my album sales, that kind of stuff. So you need to think about when to create your VIP page. A lot of people wait until, you know, a week before they anticipate to onboard, because they don't want to get people excited, you know, 6 weeks in advance and then have that buzz die down. I decided to make mine fairly early. I probably made it about a month ago. I've done a few giveaways. I've grown my group. I have over 300 now, which seems small, but I mean, not really, because it's going to just grow, and I want it to grow organically. And I would rather have a smaller group with repeat customers versus, you know, 15,000 people in my group and they never come back again. And we'll see. I'm sure it's going to grow, and I've done some giveaways already. And yeah, so that's something you need to think about. Do you want to do yours early? Do you want to do yours months, you know, a week before you get your inventory. It's up to you. I went ahead and created an Instagram account. I have an Instagram account totally dedicated to LuLaRoe. My name is LuLaRoe Bethany McD. At LuLaRoe Bethany McD on Instagram. And my personal Instagram account has tons more followers than my LuLaRoe account because I just made it. So sometimes I will, you know, post the same thing on both my personal and my business Instagram, or I'll you know, at my business one, but that's just something that's personal preference. I feel like Instagram is just another way that you can hashtag your name, hashtag your product, try to get more buzz and more, you know, social interaction out there with social media. The last thing that I'm going to talk about to suggest doing is opening up a debit and credit card account under your business name. Now that does not mean open up a business credit card. I decided against doing an LLC for right now. I'm just working under a sole proprietorship under my name for my business. So I just opened up a separate checking account with Chase, and that way that I have a totally separate checking account where my invoices are going to get deposited and that kind of stuff. But I wanted it to be totally separate from my personal account. Same thing with the business card. I went ahead, like I was talking about, that 0% interest card, that's going to be just for my business. And that's where I'm going to be ordering my initial inventory, ordering inventories, you know, or ordering additional inventory. And I will put that off along the way. But I just wanted that to be totally separate from my personal account. So anyway, that is what I suggest doing in the queue while you're waiting to onboard. That's what I've done so far, and it seems to be pretty successful. So if you all have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And yeah, like I said, I will also link my VIP page down below if y'all want to go and check it out. And I will see y'all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.